heard about it all. The dopamine detox, the no dopamine, the how to focus videos. You heard them all. And you're still here. Watch another one and you just don't act. This video is not about sharing some insight on how to focus, how to rewire your brain. You can go away and scroll back on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you are scrolling. This video is just a video I wish I watched when I started out doing this stuff here. Guys, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for the fancy thing that should appear in your head, or that should occur where when you wait and don't act? What do you think why other people have more than you? It is not because they are lucky, have miracle worker or something like that. Well, they are maybe lucky, but they're pushed and worked to get in a position to be lucky. And you didn't. You're still on social media, you're still on Instagram, still watching some brain rot stuff, you are still there, and you just feel bad and you are unhealthy and you don't want to work towards your goal. You are, and even though you have a business, you're faking it, you're on LinkedIn and just say that you are CFO and CEO and product manager and you have no one. I was there too. When I started out, I was there too. I faked my business for 2 years nearly. This year is the first year where I actually work. Okay? I can tell you it. It is fucking awful. But I can tell you this too. 2 years prior, would be the same level of awfulness. The only thing that changed is that I realized someday I have to work. And you need to wake up someday too. You need to do something someday. You need to wake up and work and work and work and work. So you you just die when you rotten yourself. You feel bad. And whenever you know someone tells you, oh, these entrepreneurs, they are just maniac, they don't have balance and crap and all of that stuff. It might be okay for women, okay? And not for all you women, okay? I don't want to stigmatize and generalize and sexualize everyone, but in 90% of the case, the people who want this entrepreneurial life or the high performing life are men. And when you're a woman, feel blessed to be it. Feel blessed. But the majority is men. Therefore, men are the people I'm talking to. Okay, not man. Sorry. So what I want to tell you is, do you or did you ever heard someone who has everything saying that he hates himself, or he cries all day long, or he's depressed? Maybe some entrepreneurs are, but these entrepreneurs work in areas they don't want to work. For example, OnlyFans manager, they had their job, they hate their job too. And now there are people that say, ooh, oh yeah, it's so funny, ooga to work with those fancy models and all of that stuff. It is not funny. I know some people who do that and they are actually unhappy. They do a lot of money, but they are lonely. They get no girlfriend when they are talking about the topic. It is like being an OnlyFans model. They are depressed too. But when you have something that you want deeply in your heart, then do it. There are OnlyFans models who are happy. There are cigarette dealers who are happy with their job because that is their deep purpose. But you are still not. And maybe it is because you don't work hard enough towards your business. And not maybe, it might be the case. So I could tell you about this dopamine detox. But when you not only start out doing something, start out Go to your mobile phone now, write down 3, 5, 10 things you want to do tomorrow, and talk to no one and just do the things. Then you will feel good afterwards. While you are doing this, while you have your day, you feel terrible, right? But in the end, you have an output. The output, gives you the pleasure, gives you the things in long term. And the long term is not in 40 years, it is in 5 years, in 3 years, in 2 years, in 6 years, whenever you want. But you need to work towards it, okay? When you want to be rich, for example, I love helping people with their health, and I do this because I love to optimize my body. Yeah, right? I had cancer, I was fat, I had trauma, I had variety of issues. I have asthma, and still I managed to be an athlete, and still I managed to have a healthy and shredded and lean body while working 80 hours on my business. And I do this because I know and research for hours, night, day and night long, in my dark room about substance, about supplements that no one ever heard about, okay? The dark area, the tip of the iceberg is the things you hear, okay? But once you do the work, you realize how much you need to do. And then the Dunning-Kruger effect appears. And then you start talking bullshit that you know, that you think you know everything. And then you understand, oh my God, there is so much more. That is so deeper, so much deeper. And then you quit again. And then you quit, and then you scroll back again, and then you have a new topic you like, and then you do it all over again. But why not just doing it? You will die in your life, and nothing is 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 even real here. You will die one day, and no one will remember you 3 generations after this, even though you have a great resolution, nice method, and something. Do you know the founder and owner of Coca-Cola? No. And in 4 generations, when Mark Zuckerberg is dead, no one will remember him, even though he has one of the biggest and most successful companies. So why don't you do the things that make you happy throughout your life, and maybe you get some money from it if you want to, because maybe you want to have an extraordinary life. If you don't want to, if you are just a scientist, then do the research, do something, but do it with purpose. The work is the only thing that makes you happy as a man, okay? That is the only thing. Of course, loneliness is the number one killer. If you have no one in your life, the work is unnecessary and it is not worth it, okay? But something that is as important as having someone is doing work, okay? And with the work, there comes the right person. With the work, there comes the right mindset. With the work, there comes the self-love. With the work, there comes the depression. I study psychology, okay? And I can't stand all of my students, or all of my, all of my friends there who thought they are psychological analysts, and think they are better, and they have trauma, they don't do anything, and they always talk about how much they learn, and they learn nothing, and the university exams are so bloody easy, so bloody simple. When you love the topic, I love, for example, psychology, I loved it, and it was so easy to learn for me. And then there are people, oh yeah, but I want to understand human being. No, you don't want, you just want to, subconsciously work on your trauma. Do this, it's fine. But then work towards the thing you actually love. The thing you love from childhood on. The thing your trauma caused. The thing your trauma can channel and renew. The thing that makes it better for you. I don't know how I call this video, but I'm actually mad. I actually want to record some other video. I have here a whole script for another video, but I want to do this to actually make a clear video. And even this video will be watched by 5 people. And this phrase here, no one will listen to, because everyone is now back on their phone, is watching nasty videos, and this generation is actually cooked, okay? There are people out there who want to help, and therefore I love to work with entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs are the only group of people who understand that they are worth it to do action, that they can change the world to a better, and that they can do things that actually change the world, and they can control their life. That's why I help entrepreneurs to get healthy. In the future, I want to, help everyone to wake up, to be healthy, but it is yet not possible. I need to have more resources, more money for that. But yet, so far, that's the video. Do some work, please. For the love of God, no one will tell this to you as straight as I do. I may be the realest YouTube channel here. There are so much scammers. There are so many people who talk shit. There are so many people who talk actually not real stuff they actually did, and they have no testimonials, they have nothing to prove, they have no proof of concept, nothing. And there are such a few percentage of people who do work, who actually do the stuff they talk about, and they actually say the things. Okay, I'm not a guru, I'm not this, oh my god, yeah. Or do you ever see me with some fancy Rolex or with some fancy watch or some fancy car? Because I don't care about that. I want to work, I want to do the stuff, and I want to help you. That is what I want. I hope you have some value from this video. For the love of God, do something. Watch my video tomorrow. And if not, good, because you work even more. Have a good day. Enjoy your video. Bye. Love you all. Real talk. If you do something, I love you. Because then you work actually towards your depression and not be some little little, Love you.